Okay.
So it rises faster. In order for it to rise quickly, what we do is we put a little bit sugar, not too much.
How come the sugar helps it?
I don't know, it's some
Fermentation.
chemical, it really makes it go up high.
It's probably fermentation.
And then we put
How
warm water.
How warm is it?
So I'm gonna let you touch it.
Nice and warm.
Nice and warm.
Yeah.
If you make it too warm, it will kill the yeast. If you make it too cold, it won't rise.
Right, these are the tricks that you have to see.
Those are the tips in the back
Yeah.
of the thing. So now we're gonna put about half a cup of water, and I'm just gonna mix that up. And we're gonna put it near the heater so it rises,
Must be fermentation, the sugar.
right? So we're gonna quickly just mix it. And you know when if you're looking at it all the time, somehow it doesn't rise. So just put it aside for now and let it rise. And I always put a plate underneath because if I lose attention from it, then
We can spill over.
it could spill over. So I always put a plate. If it spill over, we could always use it. The next steps are very easy, and we're gonna do them all together to see if I could bring.
Yes.
Would you like some help?
Extra
No.
kneading in the machine.
Yeah, I need it. Right now the machine is empty, so I just wanna see how far I go. Jennifer, here we are. So the first thing we're gonna do is we use about 1 cup of oil, 3/4 to 1 cup. We use some already, but that's fine.
Canola oil.
And then we put the rest of our water. Do you remember how we did this almost 5? So now we're gonna put the rest of our water. All the weight ingredients go first. And then we're gonna do our eggs. Because for 5 eggs,
They have to be at room temperature.
This is for one color? For
this
one?
is
For how
for
many?
what you saw there, for 7
Oh,
colors.
for 7, okay.
Yeah. So I brought eggs, and the eggs always need to be checked for blood. If you find an egg that has blood, it's not kosher, and you need to throw it. So we have 1.
Is it room temperature? I know with baking that's important, the temperature of the eggs.
Honestly, I'm not very particular. I just take them out of the
It
fridge and I
doesn't
put them
matter.
in. Because the water is warm enough that will bring it to the right temperature. So you make sure that they're done.
It doesn't cook in warm water, bottled.
No, because the water is, if you could touch it, it's not gonna cook.
Okay.
3, we check.
So this is a bread machine or a kneading machine?
This is a kneading machine. It's like a mixer. We had 4.
But
I
you
only
you
have
can
one
do it
more.
by hand, no?
Yeah, I have done it a lot. When I used to go to my parents' house in South America,
Right.
we only did it by hand. We had this big plastic bowls that we used to mix it in. This recipe is so easy that you could do
Right.
it anyway. So those are 5 eggs. I have an extra egg because we're going to put egg over our halot
The glaze.
to glaze them. So that's our 6
Let me ask you
eggs.
something. The Moroccans make their own version.
Smells good?
Smell of dough.
With the sesame seeds and all that. It's the
Yeah.
same general principle, all right?
Right. Right, it's the same. This, I wish I have it. Maybe next time when I have, I could bring you. All the ingredients you put on bread, there's a spiritual connotation why those ingredients, because of mixture of them. I don't remember right now by heart, so I don't want to give you half of information, but I could print it out and bring it for the next time.
Michelle's uncle used to make the most unbelievable, we call it pan de tonton salmon.
Oh,
Morocco.
from Morocco. So what we,
tried to make it, it came out too heavy.
you know what? My mother-in-law, this is a bash, is the best mixer I have known.
For cake and everything.
I use it for cake. I have 2 bowls, so I do my bread and then I take that out and I put the next bowl and I do my. Oh, sorry, that was my kid.
Call me back.
No, I have to go back because I don't know why.